you guys.
Oh,
yeah. Already watched season 2. It was great.
Already in there.
That means we're equipped then, right?
Stream it again and walk out the room when you come back out, so we get the break on Hulu.
keep that on.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. We are with a big
We're going to start you guys now. But you need more time. We'll figure out the wiggle room.
You can fudge it.
All right. Jump in there. Who's going first?
You go, buddy.
So, what do you guys most like? Your personal selves. What's most like you and your characters? Like, what do you share in common with them?
Well, for me, it's the sneaker love. I have a ridiculous amount of sneakers at home that I just love to showcase, and they roast me about them because I made them enter raffles for me at the same time. So,
She's like, guys, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to need you to put your emails in. And make sure you keep hitting refresh. All right, get your credit card information ready. I will pay you back.
It's true.
Like, what's your problem? For me, the reason I did the show in the first place is because Keith himself reminded me a lot of me. Where politically I would just kind of keep my head down and I just wanted to act. I just wanted to be an artist. I didn't really know the first thing about politics, like what was going on even around me. So I would just kind of keep my head down and just go about my business until everyday life would continue to slap you in the face. And then at some point you have to go, all right, man, enough. And so that really made me connect with the show.
I think just the recreational drug use is what drew me to the character. Story of my life.
also, the not washing of the legs.
Yeah.
Let's not leave that out.
There's a lot of me in Gunther. A lot.
Is it true you broke your back once jumping off of something?
That is true, yeah.
He is Gunther for real.
Yeah.
He jumped off of a roof.
Season 3 will cover that.
You hear that, Disney?
And so, for your point, I think we all agree that sneaker apps is the devil, right?
Yeah.
You got them on the whole tag team. But talking about shoes really quick, in a particular part of the season, what would you all do if really the government was using 5G to emit signals through your shoes?
I'm not fully convinced they're not. So there's that.
Yeah, I know Nike used to have this chip you could put in the shoe once, and it would track how many steps you walked. And you could put it in. I was like, man, that's invasive, but I had them and I loved it. I got my watch that tells, I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, we have it everywhere else. We have it in our homes. We have it. I mean, it's literally everywhere. So I wouldn't be shocked by it, but. I'm just one man. I keep trying to mobilize T. Murph over here to help me out and take down the system.
T-Mobile.
But until then, I'm rocking those shoes, especially.
I'll tell you what, I can't get that righteous depending on what shoe it's in.
Yeah.
It's in a pair of my off-whites and my Travises. You're not tearing up my damn shoes. I can tell you that right now. It's just going to be in there.
Sorry, I got a hell of a signal.
I gotta ask a slightly serious question because I love season 2. I want to ask because we have a lot of issues that we want to tackle, in our society. So the episode 1 really hit me. So what is your advice to other people that want to be activists? Like, how do you narrow down your focus? What do you gotta, prioritize? Talk to me about that.
It's people sometimes think when you're an activist you have to take on a grand scale of responsibility. They think everything is a home run, everything is knocking it out the park and doing one big thing. It's about getting on base. It's about keeping the conversation going, keeping people active and activated and wanting to get things done. You can be a soldier. You don't have to be in charge of the platoon. You can just be one person to get something done. If there's something I don't know about, or if we're talking about something like land acknowledgement, if I don't know anything about it, I'm sure there is someone who does. But if I know what's going on in my neighborhood, let's say I know about what's going on the south side, I could bring it to somebody who knows what's going on the west side. So then we can mobilize together and we can come up with some sort of strategy. You don't have to do it all by yourself. And there is no everything is an opportunity to educate yourself. And there's no race. You just got to keep doing it, keep building it, and keep growing. You know what I mean? Every small little thing that you can do matters, and it definitely helps.
Thank you for that.
My question is, what are you guys' personal activists? What are your things that in your community you guys want to work on individually?
That's a really good question. I mean, especially in today's day and age, there's so much stuff that's coming at us all the time. Even with the war in Ukraine and just personal politics in America. Like Lamorne was saying, it's like it can almost feel overwhelming. But like I do think the most important part is to keep that open mind and educate yourself and listen. That's just like the baseline of it all. Don't close yourself off to everything just because you're feeling constantly bombarded. That can wear you down. It's so important to just keep that open mind and look open to yourself.
For me, I like to speak to the youth in like the city of Chicago, just talking about the entertainment industry and things of that sort, because there's a lot of people that want to do this but don't understand what it takes or don't have the leadership to be able to actually do it. So a lot of times I'll just sit with them and we'll talk about what's necessary and what's needed and kind of what you don't need, because there's a lot of people that are around and we'll try to take advantage of it. Fake managers, fake agents, a lot of things of that sort. So yeah, I just like to educate them on what's real and what's not.
For me, I do a lot of work with an organization called I Am. It's a charitable organization based out in Chicago, Southside Chicago. But the main objective is to provide medical assistance for folks in underserved countries. So we go to Haiti, Belize, Jamaica, Africa. A lot of folks don't have access to clean water. So I do a lot of work with First Project or different water organizations to just give people basic drinking needs, basic, hygienic needs. And even in LA, there was something we've done a couple of times now. The pandemic slowed us down a little bit, but it's something called Socks and Sandwiches that a group of friends and I started literally in my house. We just would get basic needs for the homeless folks out in LA and just go pass out water, socks, sandwiches, basic hygienic needs, and just try to move that way. It's a really small thing, but people seem to get excited about it. So.
Yeah, and I had another question. So after seeing the first episode, and I know you guys are doing activism, are you guys going to be tackling mental health? Because you guys been saying overwhelmed and having those feelings. Will that show up in season 2 or in season 3 for that matter?
I do believe there was a conversation about it. My character goes through a form of PTSD in the first season, and obviously him seeking therapy, it calms the inanimate objects around him in the second season. There were talks, I'm not sure how far they went, about him relapsing in a way where he kind of, loses his shit again and is triggered by something. And the conversation will go towards in that direction. Even when you deal with the unhoused folks, a lot of it, when you have conversations with them, a lot of them do suffer from mental illness, and that's one of the main reasons they're in the position that they're in right now. So that would be great to see it, to see us tackle something like that.
Cool, thank you.
What makes this show so much different than other shows you guys have worked on? I mean, you've all done things. What makes this show special, different from other shows?
They took the best characters from these other shows and they took
This for me is the first show that I got an opportunity to really put a nice portion of myself into the character. So the writing team is awesome, and they also like to ask questions to find out what's comfortable for us, and the best thing as far as what it will do for the character as far as talking to us and getting our input. So I think that's the best thing for me, being able to put a portion of myself into the character and bring Clovis to life.
I'm sure you guys all being so funny. I mean, that definitely helps too.
Except for this guy.
We're at the
Also,
1 minute mark.
fuck you, T. Murph. We are enemies.
That's the takeaway. He will be recast.
Somebody's gonna put their self into Clovis. All right.
So in this season, in a particular episode, there was an episode that focused on white guilt. Kind of want to know what was the behind the scenes of writer's room conversation to putting that episode together.
I can't, it's interesting. That's more of I guess the writer's question. However, I do know that this show is a mirror. It's literally just a mirror. Right. So whatever's happening, we talk about it. So there are a lot of a lot of performative things. Folks were, I'm an ally and things like that.
Right.
And some people genuinely did feel bad. Some people, millions of people who did have this extreme case of guilt, and we wanted to talk about it. We wanted to talk about it because I know for me the amount of times Blake kept coming up to me going, "What can I do?"
I would just wash his feet on it. Whatever I can do.
Like, Blake, I don't even enjoy this, but you missed my toe.
Whatever I can do.
No, it's just a mirror. That's why when you watch the season, we address a lot of different things, and it comes from different sides of the coin.
Yeah.
It's just a mirror. It's just a mirror. Everybody could find themselves somewhere in this season.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Good try.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Am I able to get a picture with you? I'm a huge fan. I love working on it. Thank you so much.
We're gonna go with that too.
I got I'm about to put them on in the chat.
Cool. That was fun. Yeah, it was way better to do it that way. It's so much clearer now. Oh yeah, we gotta do the prayer. Yeah. I'm like, let's pack it out. Let's get out of here. I've had my people filled.
Big gold bell,